Wow, what a semi-final! I mean, that is one of the greatest of all time. I think. But when you think of great Champions League semi-finals, the ones that come to mind are obviously Liverpool, Barcelona, Tottenham, Ajax, both in the same season, obviously. What else? Probably Barcelona, Real Madrid about 10 years ago. Chelsea v Barcelona the year after that. Like there have been some great ones, but I think that one's right up there. I mean, the overall game, it wasn't quite as good as the first leg, but the drama was still there though. The first half, it was a bit stop starting, but then second half, Real Madrid just came out and started to go for it a bit more, and got a few chances. But it was City who obviously got the goal through Riyad Mahrez, probably against the run of play. City were the better side just first half. They didn't have as many chances, but they maintained control. But then Real Madrid, 90th minute and 91st minute, two goals from substitute Rodrigo. Just incredible. I can't like get the words out. At the 88th minute, there was absolutely no way in my head that Real Madrid were going to be in the Champions League final. But yeah, that is just football, I guess. Just an incredible game, incredible tie. Yeah, and it actually went to extra time. Real Madrid get the penalty. It was a bit clumsy from Ruben Diaz to put a foot in when Benzema just about gets the ball first. Benzema, cool penalty, sends Ederson the wrong way. And I mean, what a game. And as a Liverpool fan watching this, I don't think Real Madrid's going to be an easy game at all. I think it's going to be a very hard game. But I feel slightly more confident against Real Madrid than I do against Man City. And I don't know if that's right. It's because although I've seen Real Madrid a few times this season now, I don't watch them on a weekly basis. So there's a bit more surprise to it, I guess. But with City, it's just like they're always going to be a hard game no matter what. So yeah, I was wanting Real Madrid to go through for the benefit of Liverpool. But yeah, what a game! I just lost for words, to be honest. City definitely tried to keep possession and just like make it a dull game, keep it low scoring, and they succeeded in that for 89 minutes. It's actually quite similar the way it went to Man United Bayern all those years ago in the final. Like City in this case are obviously Bayern. They get the goal not as early on in the game, and then Real Madrid or Man United nick two in stoppage time. I thought some of the refereeing decisions made by the referee weren't the greatest. He didn't have his best performance ever. Like I thought Casemiro needed a booking at one point, like desperately. Like he had two where he could have been sent off. But obviously, like if he gets the first yellow card, he's not going to be stupid enough to make the second one. So like that the things they were saying at half time in the punditry that just doesn't make sense. But yeah, Kyle Walker was first half kept Vinicius quite quiet, and second half he started to make a few mistakes, and then he went down injured, and you could understand why because he was having a poor game second half, and he got subbed off, and then I thought that gave Real Madrid a bit of a confidence boost because they know that whoever Man City put on the right side of their defence, they're not going to have as much pace as Kyle Walker, and they're not going to have the pace to deal with Vinicius Junior. So for me, that was a key turning point in the game, as well as when they changed the midfield completely. Fede Valverde, he does a job on the right wing, and he did have a good game there, but he has more legs than Modric and Kroos, who are still obviously technically superb, but they aren't. They haven't got the athleticism they had maybe 6 or 7 years ago. Whereas Camavinga, who came on, was superb when he came on as well. Him and Valverde do have the legs. So that made a huge difference. I just thought, though, even when Real Madrid scored, that City would just, put so much pressure on that it would be impossible for like a fairly average Real Madrid defence to keep them out. Thibaut Courtois, though, made some stunning saves throughout the game and was a big part in why, Real Madrid are through. He was superb for them. Yeah, just a brilliant performance from him. And I thought, though, when Jack Grealish came on, he made a really positive impact for City. He was unlucky not to score on 2 occasions. Courtois made a great save for one of his shots, and then he had another one cleared off the line. I think they were both in the space of about a minute of each other, so he was very unlucky. But, I mean, what a game. Like, Benzema wasn't even involved that much. That was probably Benzema's worst game in the Champions League knockout stages this season, and that says a lot. Because he's been ridiculous this season. But tonight, the star of the show was definitely Vinicius. He looks like an incredible player. Just like the speed he's got, the dribbling. Okay, the finishing might not be there yet, but for someone who's only like 21, 22, he is ridiculously good. Yeah, I can't think of much else to say, but I mean, Liverpool Real Madrid final, let's get revenge for 2018, that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.